Sa pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng buwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
Sinusupil, ginigipit, ngunit bali-balitain man ako, palitan ng anyo, ibaon, itago. Hindi ako maglalaho, hindi ako tatahimik. Pagkat ako ang nagpapalaya. Ang ingay sa katahimikan. Ang liwanag sa kadiliman. Ako ang katotohanan.
Kami di mapipigil sa pagpabalitang tupa at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng pera. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulong. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting at tigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan.
The fire we reported at Loyola Fire Hall is still burning out.
Do you sometimes feel confused or lost in the complications and complexities of life? Do you feel drained, listless, or exhausted from the daily burdens and responsibilities? Why not seek our campus ministers on air? every Tuesday and Thursday from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. Listen to our counselors from the Loyola School's Campus Ministry Office as they ground our lives in our faith, in our school's spiritual tradition. Campus Ministers on Air. Be guided, be inspired, be blessed. Listen to our Campus Ministers on Air.
Yan. A grace-filled Tuesday afternoon, friends. Welcome to Campus Ministers on Air, the radio program of the Loyola School's Office of Campus Ministry, where we try to find anything and...
God!
Ay, sorry.
Anything.
Where we try to find... Sorry, bago eh.
Sabay.
Sorry, ulit.
One more time.
Welcome to the Campus Ministers on Air, the radio program of the LS Office of Campus Ministry, where we try to find God in anything and everything under the sun. Yes, okay. Hello. Hi, I'm Marky.
Yes, and I'm Nikki. And mamaya
and we're here.
natin
Mamaya,
ating
okay. Sige.
very wonderful
Yes.
guest. Okay.
So, what do we do first? Ay,
What do we do now? What do we do now?
Hindi ko alam.
So yesterday, ano meron yesterday?
Yesterday,
Monday.
Feast of Mary Magdalene.
Yes, no, we celebrated the feast of Mary Magdalene or Mary Magdalene, no? So sa Kawit, Cavite, so piyesa sa kanila kahapon.
Talaga?
Yeah, yun ang kanilang
She's special there or something.
Yeah.
Hindi ko alam eh.
That's the church is named after her.
I did not know
happy
that.
or belated fiesta to them. So, ayun, no? So, we'll be talking about her.
Yes.
No? But
Ano bang meron
more
sa
so,
kanya?
now we're going to talk about... We say, well, the church says that she is the apostle to the
apostles, yes.
No? So, for this afternoon, you also have an apostle.
To the apostles.
To the apostles. No, so we have a very special guest from the Department of Theology to enlighten us about her and perhaps to help us also understand more about how women's role in sacred scripture and actually in the church. What can we learn from Mary Magdalene? Kasi, di ba, si Mary Magdalene, very famous siya in pop
the wrong way.
culture. Yes, and in the wrong...
Famous in the wrong way.
Famous in the wrong way.
Mga stereotypes tayong i-break today.
Yes.
So, tingnan natin.
So, yun, no? So, maybe you can think about how do you know Mary Magdalene? Ano ba yung, how do you picture her out? No, and then we'll see later kung tama ba yung ating
yung mga
stereotype
alam
natin
natin.
tungkol
Okay,
sa kanya.
Sige.
Okay, sige. So, just like everything we do, let's
Campus Ministry,
begin
yes.
by just setting things aside. Drop everything. Let go of perhaps your pen or whatever you're typing for a while. And just spend a few moments in silence and just focus on your breathing. Perhaps take 5 deep breaths. And so you may make the sign of your faith. You make the sign of God's love. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Amen. A reading from the Gospel of John. On the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene came to the tomb early in the morning, while it was still dark, and saw the stone removed from the tomb. So she ran and went to Simon Peter and to the other disciple whom Jesus loved, and told them, "They have taken the Lord from the tomb, and we don't know where they put him." Mary stayed outside the tomb weeping, and as she wept, she bent over into the tomb and saw 2 angels in white sitting there, one at the head and one at the feet where the body of Jesus had been. And they said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" She said to them, "They have taken my Lord, and I don't know where they laid him." When she had said this, She turned around and saw Jesus there, but did not know it was Jesus. Jesus said to her, "Woman, why are you weeping? Whom are you looking for?" She thought it was the gardener and said to him, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you laid him, and I will take him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." She turned and said to him in Hebrew, "Rabboni," which means teacher. Jesus said to her, "Stop holding on to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father. But go to my brothers and tell them, I am going to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." Mary Magdalene went and announced to the disciples, "I have seen the Lord," and then reported what he told her.
Risen One, Truth Bringer, open my heart to hear your voice. May I listen deeply, even when tears of sorrow moisten my heart. Erase my resistance to the surprising ways you choose to enter my life. Amen. Saint Mary Magdalene, Apostle to the Apostles, pray for us. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
Hey, wow.
Yan. So yun yung gospel yesterday.
Yes.
No? So refresher ba? No?
Bago tayo mag-start sa topic natin.
Topic tayo. Medyo review muna. Sino nga ba siya ulit? No? So yan, no, without further ado, no, sino ba yung kasama natin ngayong hapon?
So kasama po natin si a faculty member and an instructor at the Theology Department of Ateneo de Manila University. She was awarded second place of the Elizabeth Schussler Fiorenza New Scholar Award in 2016 by the Journal of Feminist Studies in Religion. In 2018, she defended her dissertation on post-colonial Philippine feminist theologies and earned a PhD in theology from the Loyola School of Theology, Ateneo de Manila University. Mahaba pa, so ikakat ko na lang.
Oh, sino ba siya?
Our guest for today is Dr. Ray Sanchez.
Yay! Ayan,
Hello
baka
po,
pwede
hello
ka
po.
mag-hi, Dr. Ray, sa iyong mga friendships o mga fans mo dyan, o kaya mga estudyante mo na ayan, dati.
Alam ko, binabati ko pa.
Aba, may panawagan po kayo, pwede rin naman.
Shout out.
Ayan.
Hello lang. Hello siguro sa mga nakikinig sa inyo. Sa atin.
Yes.
Nakikinig sa atin. Hello sa mga taga-TUDEP at saka sa mga students sa college.
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you po sa TUDEP sa pagpapahiram muna kay
For 1 hour.
for 1 hour na with us. Ayan. So, sobrang bigatin ang kasama natin ngayong hapon, no? Ma'am Ray, hindi naman po yung ibig sabihin.
Hindi. Iba naman yun, Doc.
Oh, mas mabigat ako in that sense. Mas mabigat ako in that sense.
Okay, wait, change topic. Huwag tayo dyan.
Huwag tayo dyan. Baka may mga-trigger.
So, Doc Ray, please tell the viewers, to start, what do you teach and what do you do?
Mean? Kasi parang what do you mean by post-colonial Philippine feminist theologies? So what do you do and what do you teach? Yeah.
Parang ang hirap nun.
Kumbaga,
tagal kong inaral pagkatapos ng lahat.
kung ano siya.
Ang hirap pa rin i-explain.
Okay, pero I teach, so I teach in the college. I'll be teaching Theo 12. Okay, yung Theology of a Catholic Social Vision. It's usually known for the subject na yung may immersion. Yun. Tapos, tuturo din ako sa FIRE. Yun.
Yes.
Iba't ibang mga subjects. And then, magsimula ako magturo ng eco-feminist theology sa LST.
So, for our viewers lang po, what is FIRE?
Yes.
FIRE. So, yung FIRE, Formation Institute for Religion Educators. So, it's an MA program for RelEd mga teachers. Yun.
So how long have you been teaching po so far? Theology?
10-ish.
10
Wow.
years. 10-ish. 10-ish.
2009.
2009. Mga 2000.
2009.
2009.
Mga, Actually, before that pa, mga 2007 siguro, ganyan.
2007. Curious lang po, no? I think, well, maybe for some, it's not usual for them to encounter people, I mean, like us, parang in this ministry o kaya in your field, theology, no? Parang how did you end up teaching theology? Was it something that
Was always there, you
was
wanted
always
to do.
there? Parang did you dream na you'll be here? Oo nga.
Parang hindi pa ako Kaya si Joseph. Si
Mary Magdalene.
Si Mary Magdalene wala. Mamaya na siya.
Kayo muna.
Nauna yung, sabi mo, teaching theology. Siguro sa akin, nauna yung love for theology. Tapos,
wow.
sumunod yung teaching
I
theology.
see.
So, di ba sa iba parang, I want to be a teacher kahit anong subject. Ako nauna yung discipline.
Subject.
Oh. Nag-start siya nung high school.
Wow!
Talaga ikikwento ko, maubos yung 1 hour na.
Okay lang po. Okay lang yun.
Po. Di ba okay lang?
Wala naman silang choice.
Wala naman silang choice.
Okay, game.
Nagkaroon ako ng, parang conversion experience nung high school.
How old were you? Parang wow, conversion experience.
Ewan ko, second year high school.
Wow!
Oo. So, parang, very much, ako noon preoccupied with sports, ganyan. No,
Anong sport nyo?
Hindi ko hinanda yun.
Hinanda yun. Sige.
Hinanda.
Ang target taekwondo yung sport ko.
Wow!
Yun.
Amazing. Mag-ingat tayo sa mga tanong natin.
Grabe.
More than 10 years. Wala na. Ayun. Pero, basta, nagkaroon ako ng injury. So, basta yung isang bagay na mahalaga sa akin na wala. So, nung time
nawala.
na yun, devastating siya for a second year high school student na talagang ang pangarap is sumali sa Olympics, mga ganun.
Wow.
Hindi ako ganun kagaling. Nangarap lang ako.
But still.
Pero I met this, yung second year teacher ko, ang subject namin noon was Christology. And
Second year? Okay.
Second year high school.
Saan pala kayo nag-high school?
Christology?
Sa Jesus Christ who
Okay,
yun naman
okay.
yung title.
Okay,
Hindi naman
okay.
Christology. parang you're 14 years old na siglang Christology. Ano yun?
Oo. So, ngayon na lang natin nilalagyan pangalan. Sabi nga nila, minsan daw yung mga theologians kung ano sinasabi. Baka
Pero yun lang na.
Pareho lang po.
Hindi yun nakilala. Totoo.
mga terms na gano'n. So, ayun. Pero kasi yun yung subject. And then, yung mga kwento tungkol kay Jesus, how he healed people, how he accepted people who were marginalized.
Outcast.
Tas yung mga taong mababa yung tingin sa sarili, parang nagkaroon sila ng confidence due to his friendship, yung mga ganyan. So, yun yung pinag-aralan namin. And then yung witnessing, yung teacher ko pala, kung sakali. So, ang pangalan niya ay Anthony Aperin. Ayun. So, that was a very inspiring,
Wow.
anong tawag dito? Experience para sa akin.
Wow.
Ayun. Tapos na-in-love na ako kay Jesus.
I
Time na
see.
yun.
Did you think about religious life then? Or no, more of, you like learning about?
Medyo, pero mas gusto kong mas makilala si Christ. Tapos tuloy-tuloy na yun from second year, di ba? Tapos tuloy-tuloy na, third year, fourth year, di ba? Ano pa nun wala pang K-12, kaya
right. Right. Mabilis.
Ng course. Ayun. Parang pinili ko yung course na feeling ko pinaka makakatulong sa akin na makilala siya. So, pre-divinity yung pinili ko. Wala na yung course na yun dito.
Right.
Philo-prediv.
Right.
Philo-prediv.
Usually, mga seminarians or parang take that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tapos very recently lang yun, sa time natin.
I think that's the last batch.
Yung last batch, oo.
2014. I think that was the last batch of that course.
So, may classmate pa kayo?
Isa.
May isa. Yeah, may workmate ako. Si Ben. Hi, Ben.
Wow,
So, yun.
last batch. Tapos
Yeah.
mag-isa lang siya.
Mag-isa lang.
siya.
Last alumnus.
So, so talagang you fell in love when you were still in high school with the subject and
With the subject, din,
with yeah.
Kasi ako nun di ba yung parang ayokong nakikita ng ibang tao na umiiyak ako, ganyan. So, saan ba best umiyak na walang
Sa chapel.
Yun, sa
chapel.
Ako umiyak kasi nga nawala yung para sa akin, nagbibigay ng saysay sa buhay ko, no, yung
Sports.
Oh.
Tas
Para palang para medyo Ignatius.
Ignatius nga nalala ko eh. Injury tapos conversion.
Experience.
Pero hindi naman cannonball.
Hindi
least.
naman,
So,
at least.
medyo naman.
Pero legs pa rin. Legs
sa
pa
paa
rin.
din.
Legs pa rin. Oo nga, pwede ka
Mga Ignatius
St. Ignatius of Loyola. Pero mga kapatid, hindi naman kailangan ma-injure sa legs bago tayo
Para, yes. Wag na subukan.
Pero kidding. So parang in that
Wow.
sense, you were looking for a place where you can, yun nga,
grieve
Oh.
your parang lost dreams or something.
Oo.
Parang ganun. Wow. So sa college chapel din.
Hindi, sa high school pa.
Sorry. Yeah.
Nung time na yun, nagreklamo pa ako na parang no one understands me kasi ayaw ng parent. Pinagalitan
Okay,
pa
no?
ako.
Actually, how did your-
Pinagalitan.
Na-injure ka tapos napagalitan ka pa?
Oo, di ba? So,
Kasalanan mo.
Ang dami kong rant, ganyan-ganyan. Wala nang kaintindi, wala nang iniwan. Parang ganoon pakiramdam ko, iniwan ako ng lahat. Hindi ako sinusuportahan.
Okay.
And then at that moment, napakiramdam ko na wala ang lahat. Doon ko na-realize na all this time, God has
Jesus was
always
there.
Jesus was there.
God was there with you.
Yun.
I am ever with you. Parang ganun.
Yes, thanks Jesus.
Thanks be to God.
So yun yung kaya napunta sa theology.
Kaya na po that's theology. Right. Very interesting, ma'am, kasi you well, I've researched. No, parang your research interests include yun, contextual theologies, no, liberation, post-colonial thought, and gender and feminist perspectives. Now, for some people who don't know, theology is quite wide. There are many things to talk about and to research on about God and about faith, about the church. What led you, di ba parang you fell in love with
Theology.
Jesus, with theology. And what brought you to these branches of theology? And maybe you can tell us a bit about them. Hopefully we understand. Joke lang.
Kaya natin yan.
I'm kidding.
Paano ba? Paano bang... well, okay, nung nagsimula ako sa theology, hindi ko naman alam na may ganyan-ganyan, no? Akala ko lang, theology.
God, Jesus.
God, Jesus, ganun.
Oo, ganun. Parang learning about God,
Right.
ganun. Trying to understand the faith, ganun. Ganun lang.
Right.
Pero hindi yun lang. Kami na no.
Sabay bawi.
Nuance.
Nuance.
Pero, okay, kasi naman noon, hindi nga siya yung unang gusto kong gawin, yung pagte-theology. Kung tutuusin, nagsimula ako na parang ayoko yung mga masyadong religious na mga tao. Na parang pakiramdam ko, may makitid yung pag-iisip, ganyan. So, isa sa mga sinasabi ko sa sarili ko noon, ay kung hindi lang tayo kinolonize ng mga Kastila, o hindi naman ako magiging Kristiyano ngayon. So, bakit ko kailangan?
Right.
Pero malay ako na yung Christianity came with colonization.
Yes.
And madami doon sa ginawa ng mga missionaries, naging tool din sa
Oppression,
sa colonization. Tapos, habang mas tumatanda ako na punta na ako sa college. Tapos yung ako lang yung babae sa course ko. Tapos yung mga tao tanong lagi, bakit
ka nandyan?
So kayo lang ang babae sa
Pre-div.
batch mo?
Oo. Well, parang naman laki ng batch namin. 6 ka.
Wow.
So, ayun. Pero kahit sa LSD, di ba, medyo minority.
Right.
Ngayon
Actually,
yata dumadami na. Pero
right. Actually nga, parang kung tutusin, well, I'm also taking my master's, pero minsan ako lang yung lay na student na babae. No, actually, or minsan ako lang yung lay talaga in general, lay person in general.
Pero I mean, what do you think is the proportion of students now? Like women to mga 10 of 30, ganun or less?
Basta it's kind of few, but then there are a lot of religious women na
Okay, yes.
taking their theology or masters in theology. In that sense.
yun. So, parang nagsimula akong mag-isip-isip, magtanong na parang, ano kaya kung yung theology kasi minsan pinag-uusapan ng mga babae, pero always in the third person, yung sila, ganyan. Pero what if babae naman yung nag-theologize? Kasi usually ang kilala was Carl Runner. Diba? Yung malalaking mga pangalan na, well, halos lahat sila lalaki. Tapos pag tingnan mo yung readings, mga lalaki, yung mga kilalang mga, si Thomas Aquinas, San Agustin, diba? Lahat naman yan.
Mga lalaki.
Mga lalaki.
Nasa ng mga kababaihan.
Oo, so nasan yung mga kababaihan. So kaya naging post-colonial and feminist. Kasi post-colonial, kumbaga parang paano magtiteolohiya nang hindi na lang nagagamit as an instrument of colonization yung faith. Pero paano na sa pamagitan nitong faith na to, mas maranasan natin yung tututusan yung kalayaan na gusto naman talaga ng Diyos para sa atin.
Right.
Yun. So, isang bahagi yun. Isang bahagi yun ng post-colonial. Pero kumbaga may reimagining ng theology at saka ng Christian faith na hindi na lang kung ano yung minana natin galing sa mga misyonero. Yun na lang.
Yeah.
And then, yung feminist, ganun din. Kumbaga, hindi lang kung ano yung tinuturo sa mainstream. Yun na lang. Kasi kung tutuusin, madami ding ibang experiences and voices from women na maganda. Mahalaga ding mapakinggan para mas maging enriching yung ano natin. Mas maging enriched yung faith. So, kaya post-colonial at saka at feminist. Yun, meron pa ba dito?
Hindi, medyo yun na.
Medyo yun na. Yung iba. Oo.
Connected.
Branches of yes.
Branches. So in terms of yun nga, feminist perspective and feminist thought in theology, parang what does it offer also? How does it enrich the discussion? Kasi siguro, yun nga, totoo naman readings puro mga kalalakihan din naman yung not to say na hindi sila relatable, pero what is the wealth of wisdom that this perspective also offers perhaps? I don't know, especially kasi nga our preachers parang sa mass, parang even in the Eucharist, parang lahat sila puro mga lalaki, ganyan, no? Parang what does this perspective offer for us in general? Something like that.
Siguro doon ko mas makakonect pa yung contextual theology. Kasi kung tutuusin, lahat ng theology, in a sense, no, contextual. Kasi lahat ng gumamit ka lang ng language kahit hindi pa nga theology, di ba? Sabihin mo God, English yun. Galing yun sa particular language.
Right.
Yes.
Di ba? So, contextual naman lahat. Pero, hindi lahat malay na contextual. So,
akala nila lahat ganun, parang ganyan.
Parang na-universalize siya. Nagiging parang na-take for granted na may ibang context at ibang experiences. So, halimbawa, kung yung quote-unquote, sabihin natin Western theology or yung theology na predominantly may pagka-patriarchal yung takbo ng isip, na ang usually nag-iisip mga kalalakihan, halimbawa.
Right.
Yun, kulang yun. Kasi isang context lang yung pinanggalingan niya. So, kung church tayo na binubuo ng napakaraming iba't ibang mga tao, kailangan nating pakinggan yung iba't ibang mga experiences, iba't ibang mga perspectives para lumago yung church. Yung isa pang masakit doon, bukod doon sa nagiging limitado yung perspective pag hindi tayo nakikinig doon sa halimbawa yung perspective ng women, pwedeng, alam natin, o pwedeng hindi, pwedeng nagiging oppressive na yung isang perspective. Kasi nai-impose na siya dun sa iba, samantalang hindi naman napapakinggan yung mga marginal voices. Yun. So, sa tingin ko, isang ambag ng feminist theology dun sa theological discourse. Tsaka sa buhay ng simbahan.
Right. Curious na din ako, parang, is there any particular contribution that's very unique to this perspective? O kaya parang something that you find very interesting that you hope other people would know? Parang, yun nga kasi some other perspectives could be oppressive kapag if left unchecked or parang balanced out by other contextual theologies. Is there a particular theme, I don't know, from the feminist perspective that's unique to it, given that it's a particular voice or a particular context?
Yung siguro yung gender sensitivity. Kasi yung yung liberationist perspective, yung hermeneutics of suspicion, ibig sabihin hermeneutics of suspicion, may binabasa ka. And then, critical kang nagbabasa, iniisip mo, ano kaya yung power dynamics sa likod nito? Diba? Hindi mo lang siya lulunukin as
fact. Parang
fact,
as gospel,
ganyan.
yes.
Siguro ano kayo yung example nun, ma'am, if ever lang?
Yung
for our viewers. Yung parang, suspicion, para pagdududahan.
Questioning power dynamics dun sa readings.
Mamaya nyo pa talaga gusto pag-usapan.
Gusto, pwede rin naman. Pwede naman na. Pag-usapan na natin siya. Yay.
Yun, di ba?
Pwede naman ngayon na po. Mary Magdalene, pasok ka na.
Pero feeling niya nasasayang yung prepare.
Baka lang maubusan ako ng sagot na yun. Hindi, kasi maganda na ring example. Since humihingi na example, magandang tuhugin na dito sa natin pag-uusapan. Kasi di ba may reputation si Mary Magdalene nga, nabanggit ninyo.
Yes. Ano ba yung reputation na yun, Marky?
Reputation.
Actually, I'm not really familiar with it So I'm coming with it in an open, okay, what is it? Pero wala akong parang...
Talaga?
Wala.
Wow. So, innocent.
I'm naive about a lot of things in the church, okay?
So, ako jaded na. Joke lang. Well, ako coming from, before my classes, yung typical image of Mary Magdalene is promiscuous, no, na siya isang prostitute, no? I mean, how she is also depicted in some films, Jesus films, parang smoky eyes, no? Parang skimpy yung suot niya. Pero, yun nga, wala naman yun sa sacred scripture in terms of what her work was or ano ba siya, pero parang somehow in a sense medyo maligned. Hindi medyo, maligned.
Maligned talaga.
Maligned.
Wow.
Yung hermeneutics of suspicion.
Oo, yun. So parang, yun yung hermeneutics of suspicion. Parang, talaga ba na prostitute si Mary Magdalene? Talaga ba na ganun siya, no? So, suspicion. So, pinagdududahan. And I think a lot of people are uncomfortable with that, especially if they grew up with yung kailan lang nilang lunokin yung sinasabi ng sa mga teacher nila o kaya sa mga homilies or whatnot.
Oo. So, yun. Ganon. Ngayon, pag sinabing feminist perspective, ano pang madadagdag? Yung pagiging sensitive dun sa gender issue connected dyan sa, halimbawa, sa ganyang situation. Diba? Bakit yung babaeng saint yung minamalain? Diba? Bakit si Pedro? Hindi. Bakit pag si Pedro tinawag na apostle non-issue? Bakit pag si Mary Magdalene tawaging apostle to the apostles? Either ano yon, di ba? Or hindi yun yung pinapalitaw, kundi yung ibang reputation.
Right. Actually nga, I was looking for opening prayers, no, that's about Mary Magdalene, asking for intercession. Tarang most of the things, the things that popped up first, no, from my search was parang Mary Magdalene, parang a woman of sin, parang thank you for parang reminding us that Jesus is forgiving, ganon. So parang it was always about
very negative yung
her and her sinfulness and how she was redeemed or ganon.
Sobrang two-dimensional na, sobrang flat na niya.
Hindi lumalabas tong she's the apostle to the apostle.
So ganon. Yung may ano pa nga, di ba? May kanta. Kahit yung kanta, hindi mo
Magdalene.
Yeah.
At saka yung kay Glock 9.
Glock 9, yes. Yung kay Glock 9. Right.
Di ba? Pareho siyang kanta tungkol sa woman in prostitution.
Right. No.
Yun.
So, sino nga po ba talaga si Mary Magdalene?
What did you discover?
What did you discover?
Si Mary Magdalene, ano siya? Nasa synoptic, nasa Matthew, Mark,
and
Luke.
Yan po yung synoptics.
Yun yung synoptics. Nandun din siya sa John. Mahaba at maganda yung kwento sa kanya tungkol kay John. Siyempre kapag tinanong sino nga ba siya talaga, medyo mahirap kapag sasabihin nating pagsasabihin nating sino yung factual, historical reconstruction, di ba? Hindi natin tawag dito, masasabi yun in a objective way.
Yes.
Based on the Gospels, di ba? Pero more or less, pag titingnan natin yung kwento, pinoportray doon, isang babae na naging malapit kay Jesus. Okay, so minsan may part na binanggit na tawag doon? Nagpaalis si Jesus ng 7 demons.
Right. Yeah, right.
Exercise.
Yes, like
Yun.
exercise.
The exercise. The exercise. Tama.
Exercise.
Nag-exercise si Jesus. Okay.
May subtext yung ating episode today.
Nag-crossfit sila ni Jesus. Di ba? Exercise. So, sabi nga, there were 7 demons that came out of her.
Oo, pero ano lang naman yun, hindi naman yun naging full focus, no? Binabanggit din na isa siya sa mga naging followers ni Jesus habang lumilibot-libot siya. Isa si Mary Magdalene sa mga naging kasama. Tapos, dito sa account ni John, yun nga, no, bago yan, isa din siya dun sa mga babaeng naiwan at the foot of the cross.
Right.
Diba? So, nung time na iniwan si Jesus ng lahat, kahit nung mga sinasabi nating mga, totoo naman, mga disciples niya.
Mga beshies niya, iniwan siya.
Ayun, naiwan si Mary Magdalene doon. Tapos, dito nga, sa Gospel ni John, siya yung unang witness to the resurrection. Yun. So, yun, walang binabanggit doon sa Gospels na prostitute siya o woman in prostitution siya.
So, take note, guys. Wala yun. Wala yun sa scripture.
So, inimpose lang, historically?
O nga, how did this interpretation parang grow or... parang what are your thoughts on that? Yeah, and that's
Naano naman ako dun? Nakakaawa for her.
Yeah, di ba?
Di ba parang, kung wala palang ganun ba?
Sabi ni Mary Magdalene na nahimik ako dito.
Oo, di ba? Galing yun.
Well, yung composite image, nabuo daw. Yung iba kasi pinagtatagpi-tagpi nila iba't ibang mga Mary dun sa Bible. So,
Dami
kahit
kasing
si
Mary.
Mary na kapatid ni Martha, yun, sama. Tapos, eventually, meron kasing Pope na nagbigay ng reflection niya o homily. Pinagsama-sama niya yung iba't ibang mga babae sa Bible na lalong-lalo na yung may sexual immorality or misconduct,
Right,
diba? So yung babaeng the woman who anointed Jesus' feet tas hinugasan, pinunasan niya ng buhok niya.
Yung nagbasag siya ng perfume. Right.
Tapos yung woman caught in adultery, yung babatuhin.
Ay, hindi pala, umiyak pala siya. Tama na. Tapos, yes, yung nameless woman na...
Oo, yun. So,
yung nagsulat si Jesus sa lupa.
Sa lupa. Huwag niyo ko tanungin kung sulat niya. Hindi ko alam.
No one knows.
So, baka nasulat niya, hindi si Mary Magdalene.
Wala akong pake.
Pero yun, si Pope Gregory the Great, isa siya doon sa mga patanyag na kilalang nag-combine nung iba't ibang mga babae na yon.
Okay.
Kasi kinonect niya kay Mary Magdalene. So parang gano'n yun. Sabi niya, okay, itong mga babaeng ito si Mary Magdalene, nakaranas siya ng conversion, dati siyang sinner. Yun. So ganun yung nangyari, and then dumikit sa imagination ng mga tao. And I think may din talaga doon, may gender at play. Kahit nung panahon kasi na kumbaga parang naging si Mary Magdalene, naging si Mama Mary, naging model ng uri ng babae purity na dapat ideal.
Yeah.
Di ba? Yung babae na hindi ideal.
Siyang foil.
Kasalanan. Oo. So she served the purpose for putting women in their place. And then nung time daw na dinidiscourage na yung pagpapakasal ng mga pare, eventually naman nangyari yun, no? Pero during that time nagkaroon din ng purpose yung image ni Mary Magdalene to discourage yung yung sexual behavior na
To control na parang...
to control women's sexual behaviors.
Okay.
Ayun. So ganun yung nangyari. May saint daw na pangalan Mary din. Mary of Egypt. Yung si Mary of Egypt. Ang itsura niya, naked siya na covered lang ng buhok niya.
Okay.
Tapos ang
Okay.
history niya, sexual immorality.
Okay.
Okay, pero eventually, na-attribute din yun kay
Mary Magdalene.
Oo, so talagang kawawa talaga
Kawawa
siya.
naman si Mary Magdalene. Kaya natin siya i-redeem.
Parang cursed na may Mary sa pangalan niya. Parang ganun eh.
Wag naman, ako may Maria ako sa pangalan. Joke lang.
Di ba?
Oo, pero pwedeng Mama Mary.
Mama Mary,
Oo, so
right.
parang yun yung naging di ba? Pero so
Right.
pag parang shameful pag pangalanan mo yung anak mo na
Magdalena.
Oo nga, no? That's...
Wow.
Pag Maria, dapat Mama Mary yun.
Right. Pero hindi pwedeng Mary Magdalene kasi...
Kasi yun.
Right.
Hindi maganda yung...
So she became the bad Mary to the good Mama Mary. Parang ganun.
Or the redeemed Mary. Parang, ano siya... even if... Actually, mali naman na hindi naman siya sexually immoral kasi wala naman yun sa Gospels.
Yeah.
Pero parang dahil sumunod siya kay Jesus, parang na-redeem siya or gano'n.
Despite all of these
Despite-
other
parang despite
baggages
all of
na
that.
hindi
Kumbaga yung
nag-exist.
repentant sinner yung
Image na lagi.
naging image.
Nawala yung consistent follower siya, nawala din yung
Oo,
Yung apostle to the
na-downplay.
apostles, wala.
na-downplay yun. So parang...
Nasad naman ako dun. Sorry.
Yes. Ayan. So ngayon, no,
Nasad ako dun.
at least ngayon, para ma-correct or at least mas
Rehabilitation. Image rehab.
ma-redeem kung sino nga ba si Mary Magdalene. And I think we're losing a lot of potential also in terms of reflection and what we can learn from her if we just stick to that actually inaccurate notion and understanding of her.
Or if we don't open up to, parang if we were stuck with, parang all of these stereotypes na hindi naman pala
Right.
factual. Parang ganun.
O tsaka parang parang if you get stuck with it, parang nalilimitahan yung potential ng kababaihan na maging disciple. I don't know, kasi parang yung nalaman ko na she's known to be an apostle to the apostles. Parang wow, diba I've never heard of that. Parang lagi apostles lang. It's reserved for those 12 chosen
12.
by Jesus that were all men. Tas parang the roles that women fulfilled is really to be enablers. Ganun lang, parang to be enablers. Hindi naman sa lang, pero parang yun yung role nila. Pero to find out that Mary had that privileged opportunity to tell or to be the first witness of the resurrection. Parang, I don't know, I was just really, it's encouraging to find that out. Na if Mary Magdalene was just really all about her non-existent promiscuity, why would she be the first, parang, yun nga, to witness that? Or bakit siya yung sinulat?
In high esteem yung
Oo,
niya.
in
But,
that sense.
yeah.
Ayun. So,
Wow.
maganda ba? Mahalaga yung papel niya, di ba? Sent
Right.
to the sent. Apostle to the apostle. Kaya na medyo may din yun.
May power play din siya, or...
Kasi...
Parang servant to the
parang hindi
apostles.
siya pinaniwalaan agad.
Right. It's
So,
mentioned.
and tell my brothers, di ba? Tapos punta siya.
Right.
Oo, tapos dinoble check pa yung sinabi niya.
Ay,
Sa ibang
right.
Gospels din.
Dinoble check din.
Oo, tapos may nasabi pa, ano sinasabi nitong mga babaeng ito? Parang
Hindi sila pinaniwala.
hindi sila pinaniwalaan. So, yun. So,
Right.
maganda at the same time, patuloy pa rin siguro parang challenge sa atin, di ba? Na,
Right.
uy, pag may nagsasalita na para sa inyo, hindi nyo asahan na sa kanya manggaling yung good news, pakikinggan nyo pa siya.
Right.
Yeah.
So, parang in this sense, yun nga, parang in light of that na yun nga, tinanong pa kung totoo yung mga sinabi ng mga kababaihan or whatnot. Are there particular challenges that you experience as, yun nga, a theologian, a female theologian at that, and someone who is very interested in, parang one of your interests? Parang are there particular challenges with that? Or, halimbawa, in this field, medyo mas equal na ba? Balance na ba? How is it like?
Madami.
Madaming challenges.
Siguro yung isa, at nabanggit ko nga, halimbawa yung sa liberation theology. Hindi lang naman ako ito. Ito rin yung sinasabi, halimbawa, nung mga Latina feminist theologians. So, kumbaga, alam nila, diba, galing familiar sila sa liberation theology, pero nakikita din nila as gender blind, yung liberation theology. Minsan may feeling na mas mainstream pa rin yung gender blind. Yung parang gano'n na theology.
Gender blind. How is it gender blind,
for
if
granted
ever?
yung halimbawa
An
sa
example.
LibTheo, mahalaga yung experience ng mga mahirap, diba? Palayain sila from oppression.
Yes.
Pero hindi masyadong napapag-aralan, kaya napapansin na yung mga babae doubly oppressed, diba? Na may mga mas higit pang may sector. Kumbaga hindi lang yan homogeneous na mga mahihirap, may iba't iba na uri ng mga mahihirap. Pero particular sector din ng mga mahihirap yung mga babae. So yun yung ngayon hindi lang dahil mahirap sila pero yung perspective din ng mga babae do sa theology. So halimbawa ito pinag-usapan natin na si Mary Magdalene, hindi lang naman siya pero yung pagbibigay ng emphasis dun sa iba't ibang characters na babae sa Bible or kahit yung mga characters na hindi portrayed negatively or hindi napapakinggan, yun yung mga ganon. So challenge pa rin kasi may mga topics na mas binibigyang diin o mas nakikita as mahalaga yung ganon. At the same time yung isa pang challenge, minsan mas madaling magsalita against injustices outside the church. I mean, yung 'di ba, talagang kaisa natin madaming church teachings na maaari nating paghugutan, 'di ba, kapag magsasalita tayo against malpractices sa labor.
Yes.
Or yung mga systemic injustices na nagdudulot ng poverty. Malinaw naman na sinusuportahan ng simbahan, sinisikap nating suportahan yung mga dukha. Ganyan. Okay, so minsan, mahirap pa rin, no? Pero minsan, relatively, mas nagiging madaling mag-bring up nung ganun compared dun sa injustices within the church. Usually, yung mga gender issues, hindi lang siya tungkol sa outside the church. Pero kahit
Within the church, madami.
Within the
Yeah.
church. Diba? Yung levels of decision making.
Para in terms of housekeeping. Okay lang outside, pero within the housekeeping, hindi niya
Medyo mas
pinag-uusapan.
touchy na topic. Yung ganyan. So, mas mahirap din. Parang, diba, yung, kumbaga, madaming mga topics na pwedeng pinag-usapan sa feminist theology na hindi pa laging ganun ka-open pag-usapan yung ibang mga kasama natin na nagninilay tungkol sa pananampalataya. Halimbawa, diba, mga contentious topics. Halimbawa, ordination.
Right, ordination.
Ano pa ba? Yung interpretation sa Bible or isa pang issue kasi dito na medyo branch na siya, no? Hindi siya yung main na pinag-usapan natin pero yung isang halimbawa ay yung Gnostic Gospel ni Mary Magdalene. Sa lahat ng Gospels yun lang yung sa babae pinangalan. Yung ganyan.
Meron palang ganun.
So,
I did not know.
Hindi ko rin alam yun.
So yung mga ganong mga pag-aaral, di ba, medyo parang may mas madali siya malabel as controversial, iffy, hindi masyadong safe.
I see.
Yung ganun. Tas yung significance din, nung sinimulan kong aralin kasi yung for my dissertation, yun nga, ang inaral ko 3 Filipina feminist theologians. So si Mary John Manansa, Benedictine siya, si Judith Galiares na taga Senakel. And then si Agnes Brazal. Yun. Nung unang beses na inaaral ko sila, meron ding mga nagsasabi sa akin, ba't sila aralin? Di naman sila big names. Yung gano'n.
Wow.
Yung gano'n. So may bukod dun sa naiisang tabi siya, nada-downplay din minsan. So may mga may mga challenges. Pero opportunity din siya kasi dahil walang masyadong, yung dami mong pwede sabihin.
You will make them big names, parang ganun.
Right. So if there's, di ba sabi nyo nga po, para there are a lot of issues that are so far not being welcome to talk about by a lot of people also, or by people in power in the church also. Is there a particular issue that you are passionate about, or parang kahit na it's difficult, or it's something that you wanna learn more or help the church discern more about it? Parang in your studies, parang what would that be?
One
Or
issue.
Hindi naman kailangan one issue or one topic, or I don't know, parang something that you... O kaya, one thing perhaps that you want other people to know from your studies.
Oh my God, ang hirap
ba nun?
Parang yun yung pinakamahirap na.
Talaga?
Parang sa oral exam ka.
Grabe.
What's the most important thing you learned from this?
Grabe.
Love?
Sige, what about love?
Siguro love pa rin, no? Pero
Yes.
God's love.
God's love was inclusive and liberating. And ibig sabihin nun, kasama doon yung gender justice.
Gender justice.
So, yun. Gender justice.
Pero
hindi siya something na, gusto ko matutunan ninyo dahil sinabi ko. It's something na I'm still studying and exploring and kumbaga, parang, paano ba? Sana maging din siya, maging primary concern din sa church at saka sa society. Yung gano'n, na kahit hindi pa malinaw kung paano exactly, di ba, na mabubuo yung sana yung maglaan ng energy na tutukan.
Gender justice.
Let us pray for that.
Let us pray for that. Gender justice. And God is an inclusive God. Yes.
Ganda na, parang gusto ko lang mag-aaral nun. Gender justice in the church.
Enroll ka na sa class ni ma'am. Alright. Sige, so we've learned a lot of new things. No? And we have smashed parang
Nasad ako
inaccurate images of Mary Magdalene.
So nangyari sa kanyang reputation.
Oo nga, di ba? So we try to correct that.
Although recognize man ng Vatican II yung
Yes.
and kinilala naman siya as Mary Magdalene based on scripture.
Yes. So there's change. Pero
may hope. For
medyo
image rehab.
Mabagal lang.
Yeah.
Medyo mabagal lang do. No, kasi we are a big ship, super big ship. No. Sige, no, so maybe we can look into our friendships, no. Ayan.
Kay Sir Hansley, good PM, CMO, tanong lang, may tali kaya yung mismong pagtuturo ng Catholic doctrine, Christian or Catholic doctrine sa bahay, especially kung walang social teaching or theology, kung bakit hindi ka agad na-appreciate ng mga mas batang Katoliko yung mga alternatibong pananaw sa simbahan?
Bahay as in bahay.
Bahay.
Hindi buhay, no? Bahay. Si Hansley.
Yes,
Hi,
Sir Hansley.
Hi, Sir Hansley. Ano yung...
Minsan nagkakapareho na yung conservative rhetoric ng mga Katoliko at maski ibang grupo, mapa-evangelical.
So how...
I think he's asking parang maybe this non-openness or to the alternative
Comes from the
viewpoints
home.
come from how Catholic doctrine is taught at home. Parang ganun.
So medyo na siya, no? Parang a little bit of rel ed at home kung meron man.
Tsaka, good afternoon, Miss Jen.
Hi, Miss
Yun yung
Jen.
ating 2 comments.
Medyo din, like yung nabanggit ko yung patriarchy, di ba? So yung patriarchy, rule of the father. So nakikita natin yun in structures sa society, pero pwede rin siyang makita at home or primarily pwede siya maging evident at home na halimbawa, pag makita ng bata na imbis na partnership ng nanay at tatay, halimbawa yung household. Pero ang nasusunod,
Dad
kumbaga
lang.
may hierarchy. Diba? Na mas mataas yung tatay, tapos yung nanay, tapos yung mga bata.
Anak.
Tapos, ang nagiging analogy natin o metaphor para sa Diyos ay Diyos Ama. Tapos yung
Alright.
experience na gano'n,
Wow.
na ang Father, yun, yung nasa hierarchy, nakakataas, siya yung last say sa decision, ganyan. So, bukod dun sa pagtuturo na ang dami namang iba't ibang images of God sa Biblia, hindi lang Father.
Right.
Hindi naman mali yung Father, pero pwede nating explore yung madaming iba't iba pa. Pero bukod dun sa paggamit ng image na yon,
Wow.
coupled with the experience of
At home,
patriarchy
right.
at home, pwedeng mangyari yung dinidescribe ni Hans.
Kaya parang this discussion about perhaps Mary Magdalene and power play, parang mahirap lunokin, no? Mahirap pakinggan kasi yun yung kinalikayan nila. That's it.
Wow.
So I hope yun nasagot yun. I mean, Hans, no?
Yes.
Answered your question.
Yun lang ang ating comment.
Yun lang ating comments. Sige, no?
So, bago tayo mag-end, let us end with one last question.
Our favorite question.
Where have you found God this week?
Yes, where have you found God this week?
Ako muna.
Ay, ikaw muna, kasi ready ka na eh.
Dito ako nanggaling eh. So, yung ano yan, yung two readings, actually two women from the Bible. Yung una, si Martha and Mary na gospel.
Yes,
Tinamaan din ako dun.
Martha.
Kasi parang inisip ko na Martha, at least interpretation ko, parang andun na si Jesus tapos she could have like been could have received him better, I think.
Right.
Pero I think yung sa Mary Magdalene, ito galing sa reflections ni Kuya Bien. So hi Bien.
Hi, Ben.
Yung reflection niya ganda. Naalala ko na yung sabi dito Jesus sabi ni Mary thinking he was a gardener, "Sir, if you carried him away, tell me where you laid him and I will take him." Jesus said to her, "Mary." Tapos yung reflection ni Bien, sabi niya parang what is the name that God calls you in prayer, parang ganun. Kasi yung pangalan na yun is informative in parang how you relate to him ganun, in prayer, ganun. Tapos yeah. And then pero what struck me talaga personally was yung she thought it was the gardener. Kasi parang ako naman what if si Jesus na pala yung na-experience ko or naririnig ko tapos hindi lang ako aware kasi I'm too stuck in my own concepts. Parang hindi pumapayag yung utak ko na siya na pala yun. So yun. An invitation to more openness.
Yay! Thank
Yes.
you, Marky. Isang bagsak para kay Marky.
How about you, Nikki?
Sige, me, I found God last night. Sobrang simple lang niya. Kasi, well, marami talagang mga pusa sa Ateneo. Pero, there's this particular black and white cat na laging nandun lang sa dorm. And actually nga, hindi okay yung history namin kasi kinalmot niya ako dati. So, as in dumaan lang ako. Hindi ko siya pinansin, whatever. Kinalmot niya ako. At dahil dyan, nagpa-injection ako for like 5 weeks. Pero kasi, super sweet din kasi niya at times. No? So, last night, I just really took time. Parang lumapit siya sa akin. Tapos,
Close
so
na kayo?
cute lang niya. Tapos, pero alam ko, meron lang siyang kailangan. Di ba? Ganun naman mga pusa eh. Hindi naman sila katulad ng mga aso na talagang malambing. Yung mga pusa meron yung hidden agenda. Pero yun, nag-enjoy lang talaga ako na yun, kasama ko yung pusa. Tapos sinihimas-himas ko lang siya.
Aww.
Tapos, I don't know, I just missed having a pet. O kaya, siguro na rin, ang tagal ko na rin hindi umuwi sa amin or something. So, I don't know, God came to me in the form of a cat. So, comfort.
So kung si Ignatius yung mga aso sa'yo, cat.
Actually, I prefer dogs, pero wala akong choice eh. So cats lang. So, ayun. Feeling ko kailangan ko lang din ng quality time. So, yun. So, cat. Yay!
Isang bagsak para kay Nikki.
Yeah.
How about you, Doc?
Well, sa akin din accidental. Hindi ko alam kung sinadya ninyo, pero kasi nagkataon, ang sinusulat kong paper ngayon, tungkol kay Mary Magdalene and
Wow!
yun. So, parang, syempre, nakakapagod din magsulat. Parang ano ba relevance ito sinusulat ko?
Ayan, ito na.
Ayun, and then, ayun, parang nabuhayan ako because of this conversation.
Yay.
So, ayun. So, parang iugnay ko din dun sa reading. Yeah.
Pero synthesis.
Oo, around the same part. di ba? Yun nga. So, kahit no nakita niya si Jesus sa gardener, hinahanap pa rin niya. And then Jesus said to her, Mary. Diba? So, kung tutuusin, hinahanap niya si Jesus, but it was Jesus who found her. Yun.
Wow!
Mind blown!
Wow!
Mind blown!
Okay, may content na yung prayer period ko, mama.
Pang reflection period. So, alright. So, thank you, Doc Ray, for generously spending your hour with us. Time with
Yes.
us.
Mabilis lang pala, no?
Oo, diba? Kwento chika-chika bells lang about Jesus.
And about how we went to theology.
Oo.
Your
About
high school life.
About your
high school
vocation,
life.
your cannonball experience. So yun. So thank you, Doc Ray, and we'll pray for you and your writings pa. No? So pahingi kami ng copy, ng reflections mo about Mary Magdalene. So we hope that you learn new things and we've enriched your experience this afternoon. Maybe we have points for prayer this afternoon, just like Mark.
Yes, points for prayer. Oh.
Ayan. So I'm Nikki.
I'm Marky.
This has been your Campus Ministers on Air. Signing off.
Out. Okay.
Yan na naman tayo. Kailangan natin
Okay.
mag-decide.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Come, live in the light. Shine with the joy and the love of the Lord. We are called to be light for the kingdom, to live in the freedom of the city of God. We are called to act with justice. We are called to love tenderly. We are called to serve one another, to walk humbly with God.
Radyo Katipunan. News, insights, inspiration. Radyo Katipunan. Down from the hill and down to the world. Radyo Katipunan. The voice of the Blue